Diarra Cropper, welcome to the Tiny Bench. How are you?
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm doing great.
Awesome. Well, we just finished up a nice little run here. We're in Colorado Springs. You are just, as we sit here, like a little more than a week out from
Javelina 100.
Javelina 100.
Yeah, first 100 miler.
First 100. How are you feeling?
Legs feel great. My state feels strong and great and ready to roll.
All right, so that begs the question. It's my favorite question to ask runners, but why? Why did you get into running? How did you get into running? And now why 100 miles?
I was always a basketball player, football player my whole life, and ruptured my Achilles and was ready for a change and got more into endurance sports and started off with a triathlon and a few 5Ks and then moved up to a half marathon, and then I did a trail half marathon, got humbled, and wanted
They'll do that.
a little bit more of a challenge as well, and looked for a trail marathon and saw something about ultra marathons and was like, what in the world is an ultra? Did a little bit more research and I was sold.
So obviously not a lot of people look like you in ultra running.
No.
So
No.
what was the draw? It's not like you just woke up and say, hey, a bunch of people I know or similar to me are doing this. How did you kind of find the sport being a little bit of an outsider because you are a black male?
I think after my triathlon, I was like, okay, I was the only black guy out here during an endurance sport. I wonder if this is during every endurance sport. And sure enough, first trail race, I was one of 3 other black people that were during that race out of 600. So I was like,
Wow.
okay, this is going to be almost like a pioneering of
Yeah.
trail running, just getting more people of color
That's cool.
into the sport.
So tell us a little bit about, you've obviously linked up with other black men runners. Tell us a little bit about Black Men Run, the group, some of the groups that you're running with, and how you're working to change the diversity in ultra and trail running.
Yeah, so Black Men Run was founded 10 years ago in Atlanta to help flip the curve on black African American males and our health, because we suffer more from high blood pressure and more bad eating habits and not wanting to get outside, more just stereotypical basketball, football, staying indoors and sprinting. And so they wanted to flip the curve, and it started off as a small chapter. Now we have 46 chapters in the U.S. and 6 or 7 international.
That's so cool. Yeah, it's nice. Just anybody that loves trail running or loves ultra running should want to see it grow, like in any way possible. And that means, like, what are the populations that aren't running? So we linked up, and this is kind of segueing. We linked up through Speedland.
Yep.
We met in Leadville, so you are now official Speedlander teammate of mine. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
You're wearing the newest shoe.
Yep.
The
PGHs.
Yep. And I've got these old school. I actually forgot my shoes back at home, so these were my backup truck pair this morning. Thank God I didn't have to run in clogs. Could have been bad because I'm about 2 hours from home.
Yeah.
But how are you liking it? What are your first thoughts on your time in Speedland?
Probably one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. I've worn Hoka, Solomon, Ultra, pretty much all of them.
Sure.
And these definitely fit my feet, and the comfort and just the easiness of them and the way you can customize everything has just been amazing.
That's so cool. Yeah, it's been, so I've been along with Speedland for over 2 years now, and it's been so neat watching. We have the new Speedlander trail team, which you're on, like growing with this new shoe, 4 shoes out now. It's been a special journey. So you're gonna wear that shoe in Javelina.
Yes, sir. Got about 140 miles on them right now, and they're still feel brand new.
Oh, man, I love to hear it. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So after Javelina, like, first of all, what are your goals in Javelina, and then what are you thinking about next? Where does your running career go from here?
So my goals for Javelina is definitely to finish.
Good goal.
And hopefully pushing more between the 18 to 20 hour range.
Okay. And then what are you? Where does your trail running career? Where's your ultra running? You're brand new. You just started running this year,
Yeah.
right? So you've gone 0 to 100 real fast.
Oh, literally. After Javelina, take a couple months off. I'm thinking about a half marathon back when I go home, where I'm from in St. Louis. But if not, I'm gonna take the winter off the train and get ready for the Black Canyons 100K in February.
Black Canyons, let's go. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you. It was awesome running with you today. Thanks for sitting down on Tiny Bench Big Questions.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, peace, man.
Awesome.